Are you a small business owner who only uses Canva to create social media posts? If so, then you need to watch this video because you're missing out on so much more. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharon, and in this video, I'm going to show you 5 templates you can use in your business right now. They're easy to customize, so you can make them your own. You can add your own logo, use your own colors, so your branding is consistent throughout. They can be saved for you to reuse as and when needed, so you don't need to start from scratch every time. And the best thing is, they're free to use in a free account. Sound good? Then let's crack on. So once you're logged into your Canva account, all you need to do is go to the search bar and type in whatever you're looking for. Now, the first template I'm going to show you is a business proposal. So in the search bar, I'm just going to type in proposals. Press return, and these are all your proposals. Now, you might be thinking, but Sharon, why would I use something like Canva when I can design something professional looking on Microsoft Word? Well, if you like using Word, then carry on. But for me personally, I find it really frustrating, especially when it comes to formatting, inserting pictures, etc. Canva has really nice professional looking templates to use, and it's so much easier to drag and drop images, graphics, text and charts, etc. straight into the design without all the faffing around that you get with Microsoft Word. So once we have all of these proposals here, you can use the filters down the left hand side if you want to. So you can look for specific types or the free ones. For example, if we just click on free, this will then reload with the free ones. You will still get some that have a little euro symbol in the bottom right corner here to say that you need to purchase those. So the filter doesn't quite work 100%, but there's a lot less than there was before because all the pro account ones are now not included. So you can either use these filters down the left hand side, or you can just keep scrolling down until you find one that you like the look of. And if you want to clear the filters, all you need to do is on the left hand side at the top here, just click clear all. And you can see we're now back to 250 templates. So I'm just going to go down and choose one that I like the look of. Now I'm a sucker for anything dog related, so I'm going to choose this one. And all you need to do, if you hover over it, it will tell you how many pages are included in this template in the bottom left corner here. And if you carry on hovering over it, they will scroll through each page so you can see exactly what's included. And obviously in the bottom right corner, it tells you that it's free. And all you need to do is click on there to open it. And you can either add a specific page, or you can apply all 6 pages. So I'm just going to click apply all 6 pages, and all of these pages are now applied on here. The first thing I'm going to do is rename the file. So you can see at the top here, this is the name of the actual template. So I'm just going to quickly rename this. So now that's been renamed, the next thing I need to do is put in my own branding, my own colors, my logo, etc. So if you click on the actual background of the image, and the color is up here, click on the color, and you can see I've got like a 3 color brand kit here for Sharon's tutorials. I'm on a free account, so it will only allow me to have 3 colors for that, which is fine for me because that's all I have. So I'm just going to choose pink. If you look at the bottom, it now says, do you want to change all of the orange color to the new pink color? So this will apply the background of each page. It will apply this pink color to every single page within the proposal. It's just a shortcut really of applying the same style throughout. So I'm just going to say yes, change all. And if you now scroll down, you can see anywhere that there was an orange background is now a pink colour, which is fine. The next thing I want to do is this orange that's here, I want to click on there, and I want to click on the specific orange that's there, and I want to change that to my own orangey reddy colour. And again, it asks me at the bottom, change all, so I'm going to say yes. Scroll down again, and you can see it's applied throughout, which is good. And you can do the same thing for text as well. So if I just click on here, you can see that it's actually grouped together. So I want to ungroup it first, and any of this yellowy colour here doesn't really stand out against the pink. So I want to click on the text and go up to the text colour, click on there, and I want to change that to my orange colour. And again, it's asking me to change all. I'm going to say yes. And you can see it's applied it here as well. And then finally, the white colour here, I'm going to change that to the grey. It might stand out better. Yeah. And again, change all. and it's changed throughout. So it's really quick and easy to make it your own, make everything your own really. So the next thing I want to do is the images. It's really easy to put in your own images into these proposals. All you need to do is click on the image, go to the trash can in the top right corner to delete, click on there, and you can see there's an image, but there's also a frame. So the frame is this shape that's behind it. And so if you actually delete the image but keep the frame there, and then you can upload your own photos if you want to, or you can go to choose a stock photo that's free to use as well if you want to. But I'm just going to go back to my uploads, and I'm going to put in a photo of my lovely dog. Let's choose this one. And all you need to do when you select it, if you want to put it into a frame, click and drag. Don't let go yet, just drag until you position it over the frame and the photo goes within the frame, and then you can release. Now I want to reposition it, so double click on the photo, so then the whole photo here is selected, and just click and drag it down to resize it and reposition it. And then once you're happy with that, you can either click off anywhere or you can click done. So that's the lovely Xena. I'll include a link in the description to another video where I show you how to use frames to insert photographs into your Canva designs. But this is just a really easy way of dragging and dropping your own images into the proposal to make it your own. And again, I think there's another image down here as well, this one. So again, click on the image, go to the trash can in the top right corner and delete image, and you can see that the placeholder frame is still there. And we can just move this one into here, double click to highlight the photo and just drag it to resize and reposition, and done. And then this one as well, we'll do the same. Delete the image so the frame is still there. And we will choose this one. And again, you can just drag and drop and click done. So that's how easy it is to create something, make it your own for a business proposal. Really easy to use. And if you want to zoom in, just go to the bottom bar and you can just click and drag this up so you can see it a bit better. You can replace all of the text, all of the images, the design, everything, but it's all there. All these charts and everything, you can just click on there. You can change the color again if you want to, make it white. You can clear all the data, or you can overwrite each section here. You can overwrite the numbers. And you could go into settings. You can show and hide the labels, the legend, etc. in your charts. And again, this image here, this phone image, every single thing on here is customizable. So you can delete that image and we can put in, again, we can put in this one, and each one of these is customizable. They're all grouped together. Just ungroup them by clicking on there, and then you can change each section here as well. So you've given it a new name on here, which is fine. So the next thing you want to do is download it as a PDF so that it's downloaded to your PC, and then you can send it out to whoever you want to. And all you need to do is click on this download button which is the arrow. Click on there to download. Make sure all 6 pages are selected, which is fine. Or you can just choose you can choose one particular page if you want to, or you can choose all. So we're going to say all. And then go to the file type, and you want it as a PDF standard. So PDF standard is a small file size, which is fine if you're sending it through email, etc. online, so it's a digital file. If you're actually printing it off for somebody, then I would go with a PDF print because it's a higher quality, especially if you have images in there as well. But for the time being, I just want a PDF standard, and just click download. Then go to your downloads folder to open it. And you can see, I'll just do fit one page, this is the PDF. So you can make professional looking proposals on Canva without the need for troublesome Word. The next template I want to show you is letterheads. Now again, you probably wouldn't even think of using Canva as a letterhead, but I'll show you how easy it is. All you need to do is go to your search bar and type in letterhead under templates and return. And again, you can use the filters down the left hand side if you want to. So I'm going to say we'll filter it to free. and scroll down until you find one that you think would suit your business. So you can see I filtered it to a theme as well as education, because this is the Sharon's tutorials one. So I want an education theme, and I'm going to go with this one here, which is free. So click on there and it will open up. Again, the first thing I usually do is go up to the top here and rename this. And I'm just going to scroll in a little bit more. So yeah, again, we can just change the colouring. So if you click on the background, it's kind of like a beigey grey colour. I actually want it just white, so I'm just going to click white. And I want to edit this logo. I want to get rid of that and put in my own. So I'm going to go to uploads and click my own logo here. And I just need to resize this and drag it to the top. I can see if it's in the middle, but I just need to resize. And I can either click and drag it until I get the grid lines, the solid line telling me it's in the middle of the page there. Or a quicker way is just to go to position, and then you can just center it that way. And I just want to move it down to there. And then on here, I can just rename this. So that's my header sorted out for my letterhead. And again, I want to change this green colour to my own branding. So I click on there, go to the colour square and choose my own colour. So that's fine. And all of this information here can all be edited. So for example, if you have your contact details on the bottom here, you can put in icons instead. So for the postal address, instead of this white line that's here, I'll just get rid of that and move this down. I can reposition everything in a minute, but all I need to do is go to elements and I can click on an icon for postal address. So I can put in a home icon and I can just use that one for free. Bring it down here, resize, click it onto here, and I want to change this colour. I want it to be white. So again, just choose that and go into the next one. Bring it down. So I now want if I say a mobile icon or a phone icon, and I can choose the same. So I'm kind of keeping with the same type of icon, but I'm just making it slightly smaller and changing the colour to white. I move this down here, get rid of this little line. And then the next one I want an email icon. I'll just use this one. So you can see how easy it is to customize everything. Change this to white. And then it's just a matter of putting everything in line. So I've selected all three of these. I want to go to position and I want them all aligned up to the top. And I want this to be, actually I want this moving down here a little bit. I want this to be centered to the actual writing. I want this to be centered. I want all this to be in line as well. So again, I'm going to position to the top so it's all in line, and I want it spaced evenly horizontally as well. And I'm just going to group those together, and I'm now going to position them centrally to the actual page. Just move them across. That's good. And now ungroup them again. And now I want this one to be centered with this as well. So there. So you can see just with a few tweaks how you've now made it your own, and that can be used again and again and again. If I just scroll back out again, to use it as an actual letter, then you could just type the letter out in Canva and save the letter as a PDF document. So then you can download it as a PDF. So all you need to do is click on download, go to PDF print or PDF standard and download the file, and then you can just email that directly to the client or to whoever your letter is going to. So again, if you go back into your downloads folder and open up the file, So you can see that is the letter that we've just done. So that's how to do letterhead. The third template I want to show you is an invoice. So again, go to your search bar and you can just type in invoice. And if we scroll down to do free, narrows it down a little bit, and then you have all of these choices here for an invoice. I'll go with this one. So this is free. Click on one that you find. First thing to do is rename this invoice blank template. So I know that this is the blank one that I'm going to use. And if we just scroll in a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is ungroup all of this and delete, and I want to upload my logo. Position it up here, resize. Put that there. And then anywhere that there is this blue colour, I'm going to go into the colour here and change it to my orange. Again, at the bottom you've got the shortcut to change all of that blue to the specific orange or whatever colour your branding is. And I'm just going to say change all. So now when I scroll back out, you can see that all of that blue, the text that was blue, is now my orange colour. And this green colour, I'm going to click on there, go to the colour and change that to my pink colour here. And change all, I'm going to say yes. So any other line that was in that green colour is now a pink colour to match my branding. And again, this blue box here, this element, I'm going to change this to my orange colour. And that's fine. It's not saying change all because there is only literally one element that's blue. So that's fine. And this writing that's here, I'm going to change this to white. And this will now say change all, so I'm going to say yes. And again, the contact details in the bottom here, you can add in the little icons like you did with the letterheads. So again, it's just a matter of going through and changing all of the details. So you can save this as a blank template if you wanted to, and then to reuse it, all you would need to do is when you're going back into your Canva account, scroll down to your designs, and you can see here in all your designs. So you can see this blank template I had here. If you click on the three dots in the corner, and you can make a copy, and that will just make a copy of that invoice, and you just click into it to open it and make all the changes to it. So if you've got an invoice number, you can then save this as invoice number 001, for example. Make all the necessary changes to it, download it as a PDF, download, and then open up your downloads folder, open the invoice. The invoice is there ready as a PDF, and you can just send that straight on to the client. Okay, moving on to template number 4, and that is a presentation. So you probably are aware by now that you can do presentations in Canva. So I'm just going to show you briefly how to do that as well. So again, you can either click on your search bar and type in presentations, or your presentations, there's actually an icon here in this bar here. Click on presentations, and then you can have different ones here, or you can go up here to template, and again under business there is a section here called presentations. Click on there, and that will open up all the presentation templates for you. And then it's a matter, there are so many that it is a matter of filtering down to the one that you want to use. So if you click on free first, again, look, you've got like over 2,000 templates to use. So I'm going to say a marketing one. So if I just click into marketing, 133 templates. It's narrowing down slightly now. And then it's just a matter of scrolling down until you find one that you like. Again, if you hover over them, it will tell you in the bottom right corner whether it's free or paid. And it also tells you how long the presentation runs for, or how many slides are in the presentation if it's not an actual video presentation. So I'm just going to go for this one here. It's free, and we'll just click on there. And it's asking me if I want to customize this template, so just click on there. And I want to apply all 28 pages. So all 28 pages will now appear at the bottom here as slides. And as with all the other templates, that's really easy to customize and make it your own. So with this, I'm just going to go into here, ungroup this. And the first thing I always do is change the colour. So this yellow, I want it my own brand colour, and I want to change everything, all the elements. So there's that yellow colour, I want to change to orange. So I'm going to say yes, and you can see it at the bottom here, you can see that the majority of them have now changed. And I want to rename it actually first. So the first thing on this image here, you can see if you click onto the image and go to the trash can in the top right corner, click on there and delete image, you can see that the frame is still used, so you can put in your own photos, your own images if you wanted to. You don't necessarily have to use your own as in ones that you've uploaded. You can change it to another stock image if you want to. You just search under photos or elements. I'm just going to put in my own. I click and drag and that's fine. And then this one in the background here, if you click on there and click delete image, again there's another frame behind it. So I can click and drag and upload another image straight behind it. And then if you just click onto the next slide, and it's just a matter of going through and making all the changes. Really, really easy to use. And if you don't actually want to use any of these slides, if you click on the three dots and you can delete that particular slide. They're called pages in Canva still, but it's the same as a slide, so you can just delete that page if you want to. If you want to add transitions between the pages, then what you would do is click on the three dots above the slide, add a transition. So if we say we're going to slide, and as soon as you apply a transition to a particular page, it will then ask you, do you want to apply that between all of the pages? So I'm just going to say yes. You can choose the direction of the slide. I'm going to say I want it to go up. And you can choose the duration as well, like how fast it is, how many seconds, etc. If you want to duplicate a slide at all, then all you need to do, click on the three dots for that particular page, and you can do duplicate page. It also gives you the keyboard shortcuts here as well, so Control D would be duplicate page. If you want to change the transition between the pages, this is where you would do it as well. You could just change transition. And if you want to add notes to the presentation for each page, then you have presenter notes here, and you can add a note to every page. It's just an affordable option if you haven't got Microsoft Office and you don't want to use Google Slides, then Canva is just another way of doing it. It's easy to use. Drag and drop all the elements, if you like all the charts and things. You have a charts option down here, so you can put in your own type of chart and make it your own. Then if you want to see what it looks like, if you go to present and standard, and this is now presenting every slide. This is really good. When you're in present mode, you can press 0 to 9 for a timer. So I'm just going to say 2. And a little timer appears in the top corner. You can press B for blur, and it sort of blackens out. It dims it doesn't really blur, it just dims the background. Q for quiet, which is really good. O for bubbles, adding a bit of fun to your presentation. C for confetti, which is just really good. D for drum roll. And X to close. And then to come out of there, just press escape and it will take you back to your presentation to edit even more. To download it, you can download it as a PDF or as a video. So that was a quick look at presentations. Really, really good feature of Canva. And as I said, it's completely free. Moving on to my fifth and final template, and that is a bit of an oddball I'm throwing out here, and that is certificates. Now you might be thinking, why would I use certificates for my business? But if you've got a team of people and you want to sort of boost morale a little bit or have a bit of fun, then you could have like an employee of the month. You could even have like a client of the month or client of the week, or if you're sending out products to people, then download a certificate as a PDF, just to add a bit of fun, a fun element to it. So to do that, you would go into your search bar and type in certificates. Again, I would filter it to free and just find one that represents your business. So once you've found one that you like, I'm going to go with this one here that's free. And it's just the same as all the other templates, you just need to make it your own. So you click on each of the elements and background colours and choose your own branding, your own colours, employee of the month, and I'm going to get rid of that. and put in my logo. Go to uploads and your logo, resize. And I'm just going to position that there. And then all these things here, I'm just going to change the colour to pink. And this, I'm going to change to pink. Change all, I'm going to say yes. So that will change that one as well. And again, it's just a bit of fun. So if you have, if you're doing courses or workshops for people online, you can just send a quick certificate to say that they've completed it. It's just something of extra kind of value that you're adding to the customer or the client. And you can show off your fun side as well and make it a bit quirky. Again, just click on the arrow in the top right corner to download as a PDF. It's suggesting PDF print because it's thinking that you want to print it off, but if you don't and you just want to send it as a file and digitally, then just click PDF standard and download. Once it's downloaded, go to your downloads file, open it up, and you can see there's the certificate. As I said, it's just a bit of a fun template to use in your business. So again, once you're in Canva, if you want to reuse any of the designs that you have, all you need to do is click on the three dots and click make a copy, then just rename it once you've opened it. If you have a pro account, then you can save the design as a template, but obviously I'm showing everything here using a free account just to show you what's available for free. Now remember, Canva is bringing out new features all the time, so there is loads of potential to use it more than just for an Instagram post. The possibilities are endless. Just use the search function and see what you can find. Let me know in the comments below what you use Canva for, and if you're going to use any of the free templates that I've mentioned in this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.